Man, this truck is beat. This one's beat. No front bumper. Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Powerstroke YouTube video. I know it's been a while. Bear with me. We're doing an install video today on the blue truck. Yeah, I've had a lot going on. Truck shows are the last few videos. I don't know if you guys really like them, but I just figured film them, you know, network with a lot of people. I've been doing a lot of that stuff. Working a ton. Starlight headliner on the blue truck. That's a whole mess. I got that in the basement right now, so I've been working on that. So we were getting ready for Michiana truck show. I think I said that right. I don't even know. But anywho, SPE Motorsport, we're back with another install. It's like a sore dick. Can't beat it. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share. You know what I'm saying? Let's get after it, y'all. I'm going to show you what we got. We're going to talk. You know the usual. Same old shit. You know what I'm saying? Peace. Welcome back to the Powerstroke YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You already know it's like a sore dick. Can't beat it. So, in this bag, it's not a Kia bumper, but it is my blue truck bumper because I'm dumb and, you know, I take some various parts off for some powder coat. Shout out Anthony at Pedala Custom Coatings. And my light bar here, I have that in there, sitting in the bumper, right? Take the brackets off of it. I have it sitting, not bolted down. So my dumb self is impacting one of these brackets off in the rear. Light bar falls off, scratches said bumper gets repainted. So yeah, but anyway guys, SPE Motorsport, we got a new one for you. 6R140 guys, 11 to what, 19? SPE deep transmission pan. It's all cast aluminum, and they're braided transmission lines. Look at all this stuff, guys. This is like a Sword Johnson. You can't beat it, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about this. Also, I did obviously have this powder coated, so the pan comes out looking sick. So the whole point I'm getting at here, well, not really a point. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I just said point like 5 times. Okay. The front bumper, you do not need to take it off for this install, but since I scratched my bumper because I'm stupid, I'm like, oh look, that looks like a transmission cooler right there. So I'm like, huh. I'm like, well, get to the lines right there. So I'm like, might as well just, you know, make it easier for myself because I gotta take these lines off anyway, so might as well leave the bumper off. Easier for me to film for you guys. So yeah, you do not, viewer discretion is advised. You do not need to take the bumper off, but you know, here we are. SPE, the deep transmission pan, right? All billet aluminum, or cast aluminum, I'm sorry. Look at that powder, man. Whew, that is sweaty. So, 3/4 inch and drain plug. Your OEM one does not have drain plugs on it, so one, I already put that in, put some pipe thread sealant around it, put that in. Easy maintenance, bada bing, bada boom. Deeper pan, right? So your fluid capacity increases. So you got about 8 quarts you're adding to this thing. Altogether, I think it takes 16, 17 quarts maybe. So I got, from Ford, we got Mercon LV trans fluid sitting over there in the corner. New transmission filter, since I've never changed the filter on this. It's at 71,000 miles, my 2015 blue truck. So yeah, so we got the pan, right? You're using the factory gasket. I bought a new gasket. We got oil. So this thing offers a true deep filter sump. So basically you're extending your filter to compensate for the bigger pan. So you got all these billet spacers over here, all this fancy stuff. So yeah, you're retaining your factory magnet. You're putting that back in. I know everybody likes that, which I do too. All stainless hardware. And yeah, I'll show you this up close, but the transmission lines. So these trucks are prone, obviously they're all hard plumbed lines. They're prone to, you know, rusting over time, you know, bursting, stuff like that. We don't want that to happen. So to make it even easier, we have braided lines with all the 8 end fittings on them. And it all retains the factory connections. So they're all these billet, black anodized, new O-rings provided. So basically the way it's mounted up factory, it's plug in and play the same way. So 4,000 PSI burst pressure, I believe, on these lines. And yeah, so your old ones, we'll show you. It's truly a simple, I'll say, install. the pan, you got a bunch of 8 millis running around it, I think. 8 or 10. We'll check when we get under the truck. You're going to drop the pan, let it drain, take the filter out. Don't touch any of the solenoids or anything in there. Wear gloves. And then the lines, you have 2 ways of doing it. If you want to keep your factory lines, you got to take the oil filter housing out of the way because it's in your way to get them out. But obviously, I don't care about the factory lines because they're going bye-bye anyway. So we're just going to cut them with a cutoff wheel. Boom, boom, rip them out. Bada bing, bada boom. You feel me? And yeah, so we'll show you putting the lines on. That's when we're doing all the different fittings and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to quit talking. We'll show you this and then we're going to get right after it. All right, so here's up close and personal, guys. Pan, boom, lines, look at them. What's nice is they're flexible, you know. Obviously, you'll just wire tie them. You'll run them all like factory. They're all the same length, you know, cut to length, or pre-made to length. So here's all your billet fittings. So these two are gonna go on the transmission sides. We like boom, boom. You got 4 O-rings. We're gonna lubricate them. Here's all your hardware. And again, here's the bolts and all this stuff for the filter. I don't know what this badge area is, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm sure it's something along the lines of the filter. I think it goes in the middle, maybe. But anyway, this guy, this guy, this guy, boom. So there's everything right there, guys. We're gonna show you it. It's like a sword dick, can't beat it. Got these little snap-on little O-ring pick tool, so it's non-marring. Got these O-rings on, you got 2 there. You got 2 there. We're gonna spray those fittings down on the truck. This is just the adapter for the suction tube. That's what I figured out. I'm like, oh, okay. And yeah, we're going under the truck. You need a 13 milli. Don't know why, but I'm pretty sure, I thought these things didn't have a drain plug on them, but looks like I was wrong. So, drain plug, 13 milli, we're gonna hit that. I feel like my dad's 2012. I feel like the OEM one on it didn't have a drain plug for some reason. I don't know though. Or maybe the one we put back on it doesn't. But anyway, guys, we're gonna take this out, let it drain. She's a little dark in color. Oh shit. Also, I mean, probably would have helped if I would have moved this thing and drove it, but we're going raw dog, y'all. We're going cold. Don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but Powerstroke here to find out. Ooh. All right, guys. So I let this drain for about 20-30 minutes. You don't gotta go too crazy. So we got all these 8 millis. We're gonna start zipping out now. In here, you probably need a swivel. So using this little 1/4-inch swivel, 1/4-inch impact. Don't go on the 1/2-inch impact with this bad stuff, you know. Also, side note, I'm kind of disappointed because I did the oil pan and I didn't powder coat it at the time. I don't know why I didn't think about doing that. So I could always take it off, obviously, but I'm probably too lazy for that. So yeah, so we're gonna put you on a time lapse and show you zipping this out. You got, what is that, 10 millimeter maybe right there? These come out the lines. I'm gonna cut them right here, or after the oil filter housing, it don't matter. So yeah, we're gonna show you what we got going. All right, y'all, there she is. Pan's dropped, gasket is dropped. Do not touch any of these. Actually, I'm not touching anything, honestly. I'm just wiping around where the gasket went. We have our filter. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna do the new filter, obviously, from Ford. I'll give you some part numbers, new gasket from Ford. We are going to show you extending, putting the banana clip on this filter right here. So, pretty cool, man. Not too bad. Hopefully it'll shift again, I don't know. If not, Dan, baby, I'll be hitting you up, brother. So before I forget, because I'm probably going to, here is a gasket, part number, FOMOCO. Filter, do I got a part number on this? Yes, I do. 1 second. There's your filter part number. This is at least 11 to 16. I mean, it should be 11 to 19. I'm sure it's the same for the black truck, obviously, because it's got the same trans. So, yeah, we're going to install this with the adapters, torque down to 100 inch-pounds. Very specific on that. Let it drip dry some more. We'll put this on. We'll put the gasket back on. We'll show you the magnet, switching that over, put the pan up. And then, yeah, we'll start doing the lines. Very cool. All right, y'all, let's try to safely evacuate this filter. You got an 8 milli. Oof. Oh. We got 1 bolt. 2 bolt. That's a short guy. Short, somewhat short. So then this is our last one right here. Might have more fluid come out. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Look at that, y'all. Live blooper on camera. You seen it here first. That's all right. All right, y'all. Filter. Here's our new filter. Just have to drag it. Get a little bit of lubricity. I don't know if that's the right word. Around this O-ring. Then you got your SPE provided fitting. O-ring included from them. Throw it on here. Make sure everything's all lubed up. So we're going to stick it on the filter. There's a stop too. Boom. Bottom out, just like I do. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Now we got long bolt on the left, 2 short ones on each end in the front. We got our spacers. So let's see if my genius self can try to get this up there, but I gotta move you guys first because you're in my I'll show you the magnet. What we're working with here. Definitely some black sludge. Could be normal, could not be normal. I don't know. But that's what we're working with. So I'm trying to think. I think it just pries off, but they have the little the spacer and then the Allen that will be bolting the magnet into the new pan. So we'll show you that, and then putting the gasket up as well. Very nice. You saw I put the drain plug in already. Pipe thread on it. Do not over tighten that. Crank it in by hand and then do like 2 turns pretty much, and that's about it. So here's your bolt right here for your Allen. The magnet comes out of the old pan. Just pry it up a little bit, wipe her all down, clean her up. Put this in there like that. This guy goes, well, it sticks to it like that, like so. And then Allen bolt, bada bing, bada boom. And it's starting to drizzle, so we gotta get this pan up there. bolts, you saw in the time lapse, I did everything in a crisscross pattern. I just used a little 1/4-inch ratchet I got to barely get it to stop. Like, don't bottom out, you know, with the ratchet, obviously. So 100 inch-pounds as well on these, all 5mm. So it started drizzling. Now it's not raining no more. So I just wanted to get this thing up there real quick. So again, new gasket from Ford. Gaskets on top, obviously, of the pan. You know, smush it up, get a couple bolts started, wiggle it around a little bit. So plug is in, drain plug with some pipe thread sealant. And then on the inside, if you guys saw, I cleaned the magnet. I forget where it's at. It's somewhere over here. It's in one of these corners. I think it's somewhere right here. But anyway, magnet, they give you a little silver spacer that goes right through the magnet, and use a little black Allen bolt. Put that through, bada bing, tighten that down. And then, yeah, we're gonna go through and just do a sequence of torque with 100 inch-pounds here. I'll get a better clip of this, but man, look at that pan. It's like a sore dick, man. Can't beat it. Go 100 inch-pounds with the torque wrench. Look at that pan. Holy shit, that looks good. Definitely a lot deeper too. Pan's installed, did everything in a crisscross fashion, torqued it all down 100 inch-pounds, wipe it down. And then we have the lines next, so we'll show you taking this off. We're gonna take it off on the cooler side first down there. We're gonna probably cut right here, let all this drip down, wipe this pan down, and then yeah, we'll show you doing the lines next. There's no fluid in this, filters in, all ready to go. All right, guys, so pan's done, pan's on, torque down. So we're starting with the lines now. So it's like one-handed, but you got these little plastic tabs right here. I sprayed everything down with Croil, let it soak for a while. Plastic tabs will slide right off like that. You will be putting them back on the new one as well. So I gotta see what wrench size it is, but we're gonna crack this, clean all this stuff up with some brake clean before you put the new ones in, obviously, but try to get some of this dirt out now. All right, so I'm gonna see what size wrench we got, and then we're gonna show you cranking them out. Let it drain, and then we'll show you how to do the back. All right, y'all. So I did crack this fitting and that one and let it drain out like that. But to take the line off, you have these two nipples, right? So I purchased this through my Snap-on dealer. It's a transmission Ford trans cooler lines, 1/2 inch. So I've actually never had to use one of these. But to do it, you just, I'm sure most of you guys that are watching this know this already. You slide it over and you push this in there. And then while you're pushing pressure on that, pull the line out. And you're good to go. So we're gonna do the same to this back one back here. I don't know if I'll ever be able to really film it, but you get my point. By yourself. All right, so there's one draining. I'll start the back one after this one kind of drip dries a little bit. But guys, I'm sitting in a stool. Look how easy it is with the front bumper off. Now granted, you do not have to take the front bumper off. You could lay underneath this thing and still get them all right there and be overhead. But I kind of lucked out from being a dumbass, because since I scratched my bumper, it had to come off anyway. And I was gonna put it back on earlier this week, but I'm like, you know what? Might as well leave it off, because boom, it's right there. So yeah, we'll get back to you with some more here. So basically, long story short, crack both these lines off. We got the straight fittings that are going in here from SPE, and then you got the 120-degree bend going on the front line, and then the back one's the 90-degree bend. So we'll show you threading them bad jerrys on here in a little bit. All right, so guys, snap one of these bad boys in. Make sure you clean everything. That's why I took this off originally, clean it with brake clean and everything. That guy back there, clean that too. Pop that guy in. And yeah, we're just leaving these hang out here for now. So this is where we're starting. We're gonna now head up over yonder. Let's see, I can actually probably get it from right here. That guy, that factory bolt that holds them up, I believe it's a 10. This is my guess. Let's see how good of a guess we got. Oh, sorry guys, I'm zoomed in. All right, let's see. Ooh, nice. All right, I get a gold star for that one. So we got that 10, and for that, I believe it's 10 milli. And then we're gonna use a little pocket screwdriver, kind of pry these tabs off. Oh, I might actually be able to do this one-handed. If I could stop shaking like a damn leaf on the tree. Yeah, so I'll work on this. But anyway, get these off, get that off. Put these new fittings in right here with the new O-rings. Lube them up, put them in. And then I'm gonna cut lines, I'm gonna run new lines. We're gonna show you it all. So just to be clear, guys, the clips right there, you're not retaining them. You could break them off. So, per the instructions, pair of dikes, flat blade, just pry them up a little bit, grab them with the dikes, cut them off, rip them off. Also, if anyone's having trouble figuring stuff out, like SPE installs, SPE Motorsport, all the instructions are on the website. So I had a few guys in the forum I've been seeing lately on Facebook saying, you know, trying to figure out how to do this or how to do that, and yep, they're all on the website, guys. All under the instructions tab, you'll find everything. Yes, sir. All right, just like that, pop those bad boys out, the O-rings. I probably shouldn't have, you know, should have did this at the same time before I put my nice little pan on, because I got a little bit of residual running down, but that's all right. So I'm probably gonna cut right here with my little Power Milwaukee cutoff wheel, and I'm probably gonna cut on the other side if I have to, and we're gonna take these out, put the new ones in, call it a day. Put some fluid in this bad Jerry. So yeah, we'll keep on continuing. So these fittings are in, boom, boom. There's 2 O-rings on each one. Lube them up with some tranny fluid, pop them in, pop them in. So now your bracket, this bolt, 10 millimeter, it had blue thread locker on it, so I added blue thread locker again. And this one we are going to torque down to 18 foot-pounds. So we're gonna torque this down, lines cut, got to pull it out the front, and then we'll run one line at a time, and we'll show you which one goes where. We'll tighten it up, we'll add some oil. Alrighty, lines are out. Cut them, a few different pieces, like so. So now I'm going to show you, we're going to do one line at a time, where each one goes. Alright, so here's a tech tip right here. Tape, saran wrap, whatever you got, whatever line you're fishing through the frame, make sure you just tape it off and everything. You don't want any dirt to get in there. So we'll show you here in a minute. It's a 22 milli wrench. So we're gonna show you putting these through there and then clean them caps up. Show you that. Well, actually, I'll show you when it's done. We'll go over it. So here is our end result. 120-degree fitting all the way forward. The 90-degree all the way in the rear is a shorter line. So adjustable wrench, 22, tighten them down. 8 AN fittings, you don't got to go crazy with them. They seat, you know, you get them tight, they're tight. Tighten if needed. So we run them down, back up through there. Also, don't forget, but put your factory nut back on right there that holds that plastic harness. So come with me. Might be a little shaky. All right, so now we're back under here. Don't mind my rock lights. I gotta fix that here in a minute. But up, down, upper, lower, coming around. Boom, right to the top. So the 120-degree fitting all the way forward on the cooler goes to the top of the transmission, and the 90-degree lower goes to the bottom right there. That's torqued. These are all in. Time to fill it up with some fluid, man. This thing looks awesome. Let's get a shot in on this. Look at that. It's like a sore dick, man. Can't beat it. Alrighty, y'all. Don't mind my CCV right here. Is she a little smoky? That's where we're gonna end this video, guys. Look at that. We're dialed in. Dialed in. Woo! Man. Damn, that looks good. Damn. Oh yeah. So, oh, check this out. Yo. Yep, guys, I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. I should have filmed this, but I didn't. Yep. Oh wait, what's that? Oh. That's all we're gonna show for now. We've been getting after it. Little tweeter. So yeah. So, all right, guys, that is the end of this video pretty much. So I'd say pretty cut and dry install. Trans pan itself, buy a new filter, buy a new gasket, put all the bolts up, torque everything to spec. Transmission lines, not too bad. Be a little more of a pain in the ass if you want to save them, but honestly, I'm not going to save them. There's no point. So, yeah, as always, like a sore dick, can't beat it. Head on over to SPE Motorsport's website, pick these up, tell them Powerstroke sent you. Tell them that Powerstroke said it's like a sore dick, can't beat it. So, appreciate all the support, man. Appreciate every single one of y'all.